One of the most consistent players in this year's Warriors squad has been Moses Moody, who has become the perfect off-guard in the starting lineup. Moses scored a career-high 32 points, including 7 threes in the first quarter against the Pelicans last night, capitalizing on open looks off second-chance opportunities and fast breaks. I wanted to break down the young man's career night as he continues to blossom in year 5, so let's get to it. Moody got his first couple looks from downtown off offensive rebounds. With Steph attracting 3 guys, including Moody's defender in Trey Murphy, Curry zooms a pass down low to Draymond for a layup. Of course he misses it, but the Dubs have a 3-on-2 rebounding advantage, and even after like 5 missed tips, the Pelicans simply lacked effort to corral the defensive rebound. Jimmy Butler finally gets it and the automatic kick out to Steph, who attacks off the catch and easily gets by Murphy. The best time to shoot an open 3 is after an offensive rebound, and Moody's wide open on the wing for a catch and shoot. Same stuff, Steph shoots a long 3 and the Pelicans on the weak side do not fundamentally box out. Moody is crashing and Will Richard makes himself useful by tapping the ball to Jimmy for another second chance opportunity. The second Butler corrals the ball, Moody naturally spaces out the floor by flaring out to the 3-point line. New Orleans completely lacks any effort again and stay in the paint, allowing Moody for another easy reload 3. The video clips out at the beginning here, but Steph sets an inverted pick and roll for Jimmy to get a switch and attack with his strong right hand. Even though Butler has a step on Herb Jones, Jones is a great defender and clearly has this covered. I can only imagine Misi wanting to drop down low to help as the big man, but 2 things here. First, the scouting report says Jimmy Butler will rarely finish one-on-one, especially against a good defender in Jones. The second is, you cannot make the cardinal sin of helping from the strong side 1 pass away. Butler jump stops, and this is an easy kick out back to Moody. Now he's starting to get on fire. Here on the fast break, the Pelicans are simply awful at defense and overloading one side. There's no reason 3 people are focusing on the rookie Will Richard. Cross-court pass right to the open Moody, and Steph unintentionally sets a screen even though Alvarado is never going to leave him anyway. Moses is getting target practice here. It's funny how none of these plays are actually set for Moody. They are strictly in the flow of the motion offense. On another semi-fast break, the Pelicans are just behind the offense, giving the Dubs a 5-on-4 advantage. GP2 immediately swings it to the better decision maker in Draymond, and a free lane to the rim forces Alvarado to come and try to take the charge. Trey Murphy naturally comes to help on the size mismatch, but you just know Draymond is not taking these shots. Fantastic and quick kick-out pass right to the shooting pocket, forcing a much longer closeout from the paint by Murphy, and Moody's looking like Steph Curry tonight. That's 5 threes and a half a quarter from the young man. After a blistering hot start, Steve Kerr finally decided to call play for him. Moody first pretends to set a back screen on Buddy Hield's man, but notice Jordan Hawkins here about to call the switch. But Moses instead opts to curl around the real action involving a Horford screen at the top of the key, which leaves Hawkins just a few extra steps behind chasing over the pick. Here he comes off to see Misi in the drop coverage, and that shot is looking so damn pure. What a great contract he's on right now, by the way. When Moody starts to run ghost screens, you know he's feeling himself. On a semi-fast break, Moody ghosts this one by simply tapping the on-ball defender in the back. This probably froze Herb Jones for a quarter of a second, leaving him behind the play when Butler decides to run a dribble handoff instead. Moody fades to the right corner and without a sliver of room shoots a fadeaway catch and shoot triple. That's 7 threes in a quarter, looking like 2015 Klay Thompson. The man was running a personal split action at one point. Draymond's got the ball in the post and Moody turns to run a split action. He hilariously realizes that there is no one to screen for, so he swipes at Saddiq Bey's arm and says, "Fuck it, I'm shooting this myself." The swipe leaves Bey several feet behind, and Moody comes to catch and turn towards his left shoulder as a right-handed shooter. This is impressive footwork and a much harder angle of a shot, but Moody was on a different level last night. Seriously, I'm repeating myself, but no plays really ever get made for him, he just plays in the flow of the game. Draymond swings it, and because Moody has hit 8 threes, Alvarado's wary of another one and closes out. Moody counters this by attacking the closeout for easy dribble penetration. Alvarado tries to reach from behind, but no success. Makovic helps as the low man, but is a little late. Moody springs off with 2 feet with explosiveness and gets an and one. Straight up weight room. There you guys have it. That was a quick win and breakdown. Golden State wins their 3rd straight game after lighting up an injured Pelican squad. Led by Moses Moody with a career-high 32 points and 7 threes in the first quarter, the Warriors never looked back as they demolished New Orleans. Moody has arguably been one of the most consistent players on the team this year, upping his scoring average to 13 points a game while shooting a blistering 45% from downtown. The crazy thing is, Moody is simply a hard worker who creates opportunities for himself by being in the right place at the right time, hustling for second chance looks, and shooting with confidence on kick-out passes. His fit and role within the team have become more and more defined in his 5th year, and he's no doubt carved out a reliable starting role. This road trip is looking better with each game, so they've got to keep the momentum going. If you guys like this breakdown, like and subscribe to see more.